Hello everyone, I'm All Ages Gaming. Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be doing, like I said in the previous video, a 15 level shortcut challenge. It's been a while, yes, hold on. Okay, here we go. You guys can't even see this. Hold on. Let me cut it real quick. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I am back, and this is the 15 level shortcut challenge. Hold on just a sec again. Okay, so this is how the challenge works. There will be 15 levels. The first 5 will be easy shortcuts, and will consist of shortcutting through grass, and, easy shortcuts. The medium ones will consist of small glitches, and moderate shortcuts. The hard ones will consist of hard shortcuts, hard turns, and glitches. So without further ado, let's explain the rules. So like I said, the easy ones will be worth 1 point. The medium ones will be worth 2 points, and the major ones, or the advanced ones, will be worth 3 points. Now, these are the power-ups. Our first one is the Ages Assistant, which lets you go 2 extra times, so that means you'll get to go 3 times in total. The next one is Destroying the Brakes, aka Mechanic Failure, which actually we'll call Mechanic Failure, in which your brakes cannot stop, so you can use it on your opponent, and therefore your opponent cannot stop. The next one will be called LR Random, and as you know, if you hit L and R, you'll get a random combination. And it does vary on what cart you will get, depending on what type of character. So, whichever you get, so let's say someone uses an LR random on me, and I get this, the Turbo Birdo is what I use. So, without further ado, let's get into the challenge. Okay, guys, now level 1 is GCN, it says Mark Out Dash, and the Retro Text Luigi Circuit, and what you will need to do is you will need to take this through here. You cannot stop, you cannot hit the chain chomp, and you must not go through the grass, hit the grass, or hit the sand, or anything like that. You may not hit the wall either, you may not stop, you may not use any mushrooms. So yeah, that is one shortcut done on the easy mode, and on to the next one. Okay, so on to level 2. And for the Luigi oh yes, I forgot to mention one thing. If you're playing by yourself, the goal to beat is 3 to make, in order to beat this, you need to make 3 on the easy, 2 on the moderate, and 1 on the advanced. Let's continue. So the first one is this, or the second one is this Waluigi turn to skip shortcut. Let me go back, because you may not stop on this one. And what you need to do is you just need to cut the shortcut like this. You are allowed to nick the wall as long as you don't lose speed, as you saw right there. On to number 3. Okay, on to level 3, which, sorry if my voice sounds a little weird. I am eating Tootsie Pop, so oops, wow, that was pretty bad. Let's restart, and, turn around. So next one is going to be Sherbet Land, and this one will be the final turn skip. So it'll be right here. This one you will be allowed to stop on. And it is 1 mushroom, so come through here. And one mushroom, you may not hit the wall, or exterior or the interior wall. And you have to stay on the snow. You can't lose speed while you're still on the snow. And on to level 4. Okay, on to level 4, which is going to be Dry Desert. And what you're going to need to do is you're going to need 2 mushrooms. You may not stop. And you cannot get sucked up by this tornado. You have to use 2 mushrooms to take a cut through here without going into the center. And if you do that, it doesn't count. Anyways, like I said, you cannot get sucked up by the twister. You can travel along the edge like this. You just can't go along the actual edge. You can, drift as long as you do not stop. And you can end up in the sand here as long as you do not travel along the edge where the sand does not suck you in. And as long as you make it without getting eaten with the play in the middle. So, on to level 5. Okay, on to level 5, where we're going to be doing a shortcut, which actually isn't much of a shortcut, but you guys probably didn't know about this. So it's in Bowser's Castle, and if you want to do it backwards, drive to about here. If I can get the cart line. What we're going to do is go behind this wall, 1, 2 mushrooms, and end up on the track. You can't hit the wall. You're not allowed to... What? Okay, that did not hit me. You can't hit the wall, you can't end up in the grass at the end. Wow, jeez. Oh, boy. I'm not even moving the analog. I'm actually holding my Tootsie Pop. So, what I was saying is you can't end up in the grass, you have to end up on the road. You can't fall off within like 3 seconds of making it on the road, so you can't fall into the lava on either side. So, if you made 3 out of 5 on a single player, congratulations. Obviously, on multiplayer is to beat your friends, so you're not going to actually go for 3 of 5, 2 out of 5, 1 of 5. So, moving on to level 6, and 6 through 10 will be worth 2. Oh, and I forgot to mention a power-up. I'm sorry, it's going to be a double or nothing. And double or nothing means you can get double points, but if you get double points, that's why it's called double or nothing, you will always go first if you get the double points. And if you get the double points, the nothing means that your opponent cannot use their, use any power-up the next turn. And another one I actually forgot is going to be, Skipper, which lets you skip any stage, for 1 point, if it's on easy. 1 point for medium, and 1 point for advanced. So, moving on to level 6, the, medium challenge. Okay, hello, next one is gonna be DK Mountain. You may be thinking, well, why is it going to be on the moderate list if it's literally just a gap cut? Well, the reason is because it's gonna be a no stop. Can't use mushrooms. No stopping allowed. So you were 2 points, like I said. I want to see if you can fall off. Okay, you can't. So no stop. You can come around slowly around this turn as long as you don't fall off. And then just take it. And there you go. You're allowed to take it slowly around that turn, but as soon as you go around that turn, As soon as you get around the part where you can fall off on the fence, you have to go full speed, or else a shortcut does not count. Moving on to level 7. Okay, now level 7. I guarantee you've seen this before. And no, I'm not talking about this shortcut. And guys, don't worry, I probably will be making a second one of these. Or something like that. What am I doing? Okay. This is not it either. I'm just gonna drive around, but I should actually just went backwards, but whatever. So, what are you gonna do? Is you're not allowed to stop, but you're allowed. Actually, you are. You're allowed to line yourself up. Right here. Get lined up. And keep your position on the bridge. If you fall off at any time, okay, so that does not count. Let me try that again. Like I was saying, you can't fall off any time, not even at the very end. Not even at the barely end moments. You have to, like, I don't care if you're 1 frame away, it does not count. You saw I was pretty close, but you're allowed to stop and align yourself up. And you cannot fall off the bridge, obviously. I'm doing pretty well here. And you have to go out right like that. So on to level 8, that one's worth 2. So on to level 8, which is going to be the Peach Beach. It does save a lot of time, or like 5 seconds, 4 or 5 seconds. Not this way, this is not the shortcut. This is kind of like an ultra shortcut here, since this course is very short. Wait for the water to come up here. Use 1 mushroom, 2 mushrooms. You may not lose your speed, like I just did there in the sand. I'm not gonna redo that, but you cannot lose your speed like I just did there in the sand. Or the water, you must make it to the sand. You can't fall off, and you must go the full way around. But I did cut off at like the last couple seconds, like second and a half. But you are not allowed. You have to go the full way. I recommend a good off-road vehicle for this, as this is considered off-road in this game, other than Mario Kart Wii. So, moving on to level 9. So coming on to level 9 is going to be the Yoshi Circuit tunnel shortcut. And you are allowed to stop and line yourself up for this one. You are allowed 2 mushrooms, although it's only required with 1. So like I said, you are allowed to stop and line yourself up. I've never done it without lining myself up, so 2 mushrooms allowed, 1. As I was saying, I need time to line myself up, so this is why the spot to line up. 1, and there you go. Now what you have to do is, obviously you can't fall off, and you can't hit any of these guardrails, and you must land safely on the track below. You hit any, I'm not talking about like the walls, I'm talking about the little gray barriers that go up about 2 inches. Those are the ones that you are not allowed to hit, wall. And yeah, moving on to the level 10 and the final one of the intermediate. The final one for intermediate is going to be Daisy Cruiser, and this one is no stop, and the reason this one's difficult is you are allowed to like lightly tap the A button like this to line yourself up, but let's go around the deck, and you may not fall off like I almost just did, and you may not hit the wall at all. No mushrooms are allowed. You're not allowed to stop, but you're allowed to come close to a stop, and I say if you're playing with another person, to monitor their speedometer, just so they don't get to I'm gonna say don't go below 20 miles an hour, or for British players, I think that's 30 kilometers an hour. So yeah, don't go below 20 miles an hour or 30 kilometers an hour. And I'll see you guys in the advanced section, where 3 points starting at level 11. Okay, guys, the first one of the advance is going to be level 11. It is going to be the DK Jungle, or TK Jungle, Dino Jungle. This thing is so hard to handle. Ram shortcut, you maybe think, why isn't this on beginner? One mushroom's allowed for this. You may not stop, and the reason is because for my Double Dash players out there, if you ever played Double Dash before, or you know, I should say, if you played this track a lot, you know the struggles of making this shortcut with a heavy card, especially a Koopa Clown. So you need, this is the only one you're allowed to use. I don't know if there are any other unlockables that have 5-star speed, 5-star weight, or as long as it's 5-star weight, that's fine. Not allowed to stop, drift into it, and like I said, it's really difficult to make with, I just stopped there, that's fine, with, oh my god, yeah, because you can see how close that was. May not fall off, can't hit the wall there. For this one, I know I just did it, but you may not stop, you may not tap A on this one, like, you know, do like one of these. You may not do one of these. So for level 12, I will see you there. Okay, now for level 12, which might be one of the most annoying, if not the annoying. Actually, Dino Jungle probably is, or yeah, Dino Jungle. What you have to do for this one is you're not allowed to stop. If you use your LR random, you better hope for a heavy cart or vehicle, or a big one, because you are not allowed to stop for this one. You may not hit the walls. I just did, that's fine. I'm not going to continue. You may not hit that pillar that I just hit there. When coming out, you may not stop at all. No mushrooms to speed up the process. Like I said, if you're choosing a vehicle, I'd say go for a small, lightweight or medium, because it will be impossible. When I mean impossible, I mean impossible with the heavy cart. I'll see you guys at level 13. Okay, now for level 13, which I recommend, once again, a small vehicle. That will be used in this, and we're going to be attempting to do on Daisy Cruiser is the no-stop shortcut, which is really, really difficult to do. I've only done it once, but I'll show you. Because I've only attempted it once, but the strategy I use. So you're not allowed to stop. What you can do is, when you're coming up to here, raise the wall, and you'll slowly come down, and as you see, I did not hit the wall there, I just went straight down. But a good technique there is to use the wall. As you see, I missed it by mere inches right there, the wall. So you don't want to. Yeah, you guys notice I'm on my Tootsie Pop, so there we go. But what you've noticed is probably how difficult it is, but like I said, I'll do it again right here, and you should see that by not stopping and going along the wall at this angle, I can. Okay, I did hit the wall there, but you're allowed to hit that steel pillar right there, or like little steel thing that was next to it, which you hear like a bonk off before going down. That counts, that's perfectly fine if you hit that, but it is very difficult to do. On level 14, and we only have 2 more shortcuts left. So guys, for the next one is going to be one you may have never seen before, maybe, and no, it's not making it through Wario Coliseum without touching a wall. That's not what this is. We'll see what I have to do. So there is a certain shortcut that you can do in Wario Coliseum. It's called Wario Stadium. Wario Coliseum. And basically what it does is, you know, if you can either take the long way around, which will, I mean, kind of guess be bad for you. Because it can take extra time. But if you were to do this thing called an angle jump, as you know, it's actually kind of faster the long way around. If we do an angle jump where we can angle ourselves all the way to here, it will make the jump much faster, about 1.5 seconds faster. So, if you want to backtrack, that's fine. I'm going to backtrack to about here. And now what the angle jump is you have to go off like this, and you have to land on the arrow. So you, as long as any part of your cart is touching the arrow, that's fine. Or wait, no, why did I just say that? I meant to say, well, I'm just gonna fall off there. What I meant to say was, to make it even harder and to save some time, you must not, I'll show you what I mean. You must not do anything like, okay, so what I'm saying, okay, guys, I'm so sorry. But this is what I'm trying to say. I know you guys are probably sure, okay, what I'm saying is, what you can't do is, you cannot land on the arrow, but you can drive there, so you have to land between the arrow and the road. And what you have to do is land, so as soon as you land like this, you start drifting. Like the second that you land, you have to start drifting. So let me fall off on this next ramp to show you guys what I mean by that, but in the sense that we're going to be putting ourselves in the same situations like this. And I failed. I will show you the next ramp. Okay, so here we go. In the sense that, like this, the second you hit the ground, you need to start drifting. If you don't do that the second you hit the ground, then the shortcut does not count. And you need to drift so you don't hit any walls or fall off the track in any way, as long as you make it into the interior portion, then you got it. On to level 15, and I'm sure you didn't see this one coming. I'm being sarcastic. Of course you guys saw this coming. It's Mario Kart Double Dash! The final one, as most of you are familiar with, is the Waluigi Stadium glitch and the Ultra Shortcut. Now, what am I attempting to do, you may ask? Well, if you've never seen anybody play Mario Kart Double Dash, and hold on guys, just a sec. Okay, there we go. The glitch is difficult. Nope, I completely missed it like a goober. So, you know what, I will see you guys next time I'm there. Okay guys, welcome back to attempt number 2 of All Ages Gaming's failed list, and this Super Piranha. So, what you have to do is, it's pretty straightforward. Come up here, neck the fence, and you get put out of bounds. And you should land here at the ramp, as long as you make it and finish the lap without falling off or hitting any of the fireballs. You are good, as far as the glitch goes. You may not stop, as I was saying, and you are not allowed to hit the fence before. Actually, I don't think it's possible to do without stopping, but what I'm saying is, if you're coming with a tight drift, you can do that, but you can't hit the fence on top. Obviously, you have to make it. And if you get the out of bounds trigger, I don't care how far you go, you have to get the out of bounds trigger for it to count. And you have to respawn on top right here. And as long as you finish the lap, starter boost is not necessary, it counts. So guys, be sure to post on the oh, new glitch? Be sure to post on my community if you or your points that you got. Please be honest. And the highest person that scores on here every week, so I'll do it at Sunday at whatever time, sometime during a Sunday. You'll be given a shout out. You can be given a shout out 2 weeks in a row. But the highest score every week will be put on my community, given a shout out, and as long as you are on top of the points, then you'll be given a shout out. Once someone gets a perfect score, I will stop checking. But yes, I will see you guys in the next video. Enjoy!